Guys, it's Stephanie from My Porch Prints, and today we are going to be making this Faded Scraps Folio. This is from a printable kit in my Etsy shop, and I'll put some links down below for you, but let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we went ahead and printed the whole kit on cardstock, and we use 110-pound Pen+Gear brand cardstock. We get it at Walmart, but you could use whatever works best for you. And then a few of the items say to print on cardstock and then flip over and print a printable paper on the back. And so we have done that for panel D, panel A and B, and the mini folder. So you can see that there's a printable paper on the back of those. So we're gonna go ahead and cut these out, and then we'll get started putting them together. Okay, so we've cut out our pieces, and we have here panels A, B, and D. And what we're going to do is I went ahead and just scored along this line and folded it. And then I went ahead and creased it and folded it back the other way and creased it again. And now we're going to go ahead and hook this pocket onto this panel, panel D. And how we're going to do that is we're going to apply glue just to the side and bottom, and that'll create our pocket. And you can decide which side of this you want to show, whether it's the paper side or the other side. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and flip this around and do it like this. And before you start gluing the pieces, you probably should decide if you want to ink your edges using distress ink. I didn't ink mine, but just a reminder before you start gluing things down to go ahead and ink the edges if you want to. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do is to attach panel C, which is this kind of plain colored panel with this tab, and then we printed on the back of that. And that's gonna go over here. So I'm just going to apply some glue and attach that. All right, and then to cover up this tab here, we've got this piece. And we're just gonna glue again along the sides and the bottom, and that will create a pocket. Okay, and then we have a couple of little pockets here. Panel pocket C. And you can choose which one you want to go on the outside of this panel and on the inside of the panel. So you can decide kind of which one looks best to you. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on the outside, I think. And you can apply glue to these tabs, and if you want to, you can apply glue to this back side so that when you slide your ephemera in, it doesn't just slide right out the other side. But I don't think that's going to be a problem, so I'm going to just use the tabs. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and go back to the front of our folio, and we're going to attach this pocket, the slanted pocket. And again, leave the slanted side open. We'll just apply glue to the sides and the bottom. And then we'll flip our folio to the back. And this piece can be glued on as is, or you can cut a decorative edge. I'm gonna go ahead and just tear the edge because I like that look of a torn edge. And then we'll glue the top, side, and bottom to make our pocket. And then now we can start just kind of decorating however we want and filling with our ephemera. Oh! And before I forget, I'm sorry, there's one more pocket that goes here. And again, we'll just glue the sides and bottom to make this pocket. Now we can start decorating. And you can add, lace and cheesecloth and whatever you want to kind of make this unique and your own project. But I'm just going to go ahead and use the pieces that come with the kit for this. But I encourage you to make this uniquely your own. And you could also use some mounting tape on these to make some dimensions so that they stick up a little bit. Mounting tape is just kind of like a puffy tape. You can find it in the craft section, but it's usually less expensive, I found, if you buy it in the like hardware section. We've got some tabs here that you can use on your ephemera pieces if you want to. If you're having trouble sliding your ephemera into some of these pockets, you can open them up a little with a bone folder or some other item. Just kind of slip it in there and make the pocket a little bit more open. Okay, and I think that finishes up our folio. It's got some nice ephemera pieces in it, a lot going on. All right, everyone, thanks for watching.